Shalom Akim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Stone who rule well, and to the Akim and the Falcons of the earth, Shalom, Shalom, preaching the gospel for Mashiach Yahushai, sincerity and truth, diligence of mind. This Brahmanash DC camp shut lesson for the hopeful elect. Yeah, never feel that you're alone in this journey, alright? That's a very, very important thing to commit to mind, alright? That should be sealed in your mind that you're never alone, alright? The angels of the Lord are watching over you, alright? So you just have to stand firm and, endure the chastening of the Lord, alright? So remember that the chastening of the Lord is not to make you lose your place in this truth. It's to build you up. It's to build you for the difficult times ahead. All right, and that's what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai was talking about. Concerning the parable of the man who built his house on a rock. The Lord is building you up for the times of difficulties, all right? For the times of Jacob's trouble, all right? So all those pain and rejection and all the animosity, directed towards you by the world is for a proper reason. It's to build you up, because the Lord Yahushua said that, the world is enmity, with the gospel of life, and the world is heading towards the path of destruction. So let me jump to the book of, let me get straight to the book of Matthew, chapter 7. Yeah, that's what you gotta deal with, man. But that's alright. It is what it is. Yeah, it's nothing to fear. You just have to accept the challenges of embracing the gospel. Alright? So Yahushua said this. Matthew chapter 7 verse 24. Therefore whosoever heareth these things of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. And that's Yahushua's aim right there, to make sure that your faith is built upon a solid doctrine, the doctrine that's directly from the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakadash, that's your golden ticket, to salvation. And it has to be tested. We have to go through that straight gate. And this is exactly, what we have to be prepared for. All right. The Lord didn't bring us to be comfortable in the land of our oppressors. So we have to deal with the challenges of this ministry, just like the apostles did. The apostles went through that straight gate, so there is no shame in accepting that challenge. All right, you have to absorb. You have to absorb that responsibility and never shy away from it. All right, it's a beautiful calling. You just have to accept it. There's no other deal the Lord Yahushua can offer unto you. That's why he gave us these words of encouragement in the book of Isaiah, chapter 41. And when you start from verse 10, the whole chapter is good. All right, it's the words of reassurance that the covenant Yahweh made, Yahweh Shemashah made with our forefathers, Abraham, Yasha'Allah. No, well, I skipped, you know, so like for that. So it says this in verse 10, fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, all right? For I am thy power, I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So when folks are giving up and they're folding because of all these so-called mandates, the Lord is going to uphold you, you know. And that's one thing you have to look forward to, that the Lord will always send his word, you know, to comfort thy spirit, all right? Despite the ailments you have to deal with, always remember that, man, the Lord has got to be with you as you are going through this journey. So it says, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. All right? So all those folks that were pressuring the Akim, you know, to go along with the agenda of these elites, you know, to avoid persecution, you know, they're going to be ashamed, you know, and you're going to see the looks on their faces, man. And to even mention that of the so-called enemies, all right? And they that strive with thee shall perish. And that's what their reward is going to be, you know, shame and destruction. Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. All right, those that came against this gospel, the Lord is going to be eliminating them. You know, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. And that's why the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua is returning, you know, to be these people to powder. All right, yeah, to make them vanish. So, extra precept. I'll go to the book of Psalms. Yeah, you always got to be pressed for time, you know, whenever you're doing these short lessons. So the book of Psalms, chapter 86, verse 17, it says this, shew me a token for good, that they which hate me may see it, and be ashamed, because thou, Yahweh Bashim Kakadash, has opened me and comforted me. Yeah, so that's what we're looking forward to, man. You know, words of comfort, you know, that's what the scriptures are made, you know, to make sure that you're prepared for the difficult days ahead. And, you know, one more precept, and this is going to be from the book of John, chapter 14, verse 26. Yeah, because there is no time to be feeling depressed and stressed out. You have to embrace, you know, this gospel, you know, the words of life, the words of correction, the words of exhortation, and so that you can be purified, you know, so you can be properly built up, you know, for the right purpose, you know, to withstand the wiles of the enemy, all right? So the book of John chapter 14 verse 26 says this. I'll read verse 26. All right, so it says, but the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. So that's a promise the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua made, you know, to his apostles, you know, and those words carry a lot of weight. And it's an excellent, proclamation, man, of what the Lord had in store for His elect, and it's very humbling, you know, that though Yahweh Shai is not present with us physically, His Spirit is with us, you know, to walk in that straight and narrow path, and that's all we have, you know. And then the book of Isaiah, chapter 30. You read verse 20 and 21. It just keeps you grounded in this faith. And though the Lord give you, all right, stuff from verse 20, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity, all right, and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. That's the Matthew chapter 7 verse 24 right there. You know, that's a fulfillment of that prophecy, that this word has staying power. Once the word of the Lord, takes hold of your mind and it stays there, there's nothing of this world that can remove that that how you say it, man, that connection, man. Once you've been sealed to hold on to this word, that's it. Okay, that's a perfect match. It's been joined, from the spiritual realm, from the thrones of Yahweh Shema Shai Bashim Kakadash. And thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it, when ye turn to the right, and when ye turn to the left. So there is no doubt, in this promise of the Lord. It's already certain. He's already prepared the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding for us to seek and hold on to, so that we can be saved in these last days. Because persecution is not a joke. It's not something to laugh about. But at the end of the day, it's just to appease the glory of the Lord, man, to appease the Lord, and there's no one that can resist the will of the Lord. All right, that's why, hey, you gotta be steadfast, man. You can't please the Lord. How I say, you can't overly please the Lord. You can't do enough. You can't go far. You can only stay within your lot. All right. So, hey, keep your head up and embrace this journey of difficulties. There is no excuse, to serve the Lord and be looking backwards. That's not exactly what the Lord Hamashak encouraged us to do. He encouraged us to be steadfast and to hold on, to his promise unto us. So that's the point that Akim Abaratazar, you continue to grow in your faith. You continue to be prepared for the times of Jacob's trouble. Because we're in a so-called new year now, and things are going to get turned up. The heat will be turned up, and hey, just be ready. You gotta be like that dragon, that spiritual dragon that understands, what the perfect will of the Lord is, and you're able to adapt in these last days and times. Shalom.